You may know someone who's caring for a person who's been robbed of their memory by Alzheimer's disease. The Alzheimer's Association's Walk to End Alzheimer's is this Sunday. It supports research for the disease. And to help caregivers, two Portland women have written a book called Help Is Here. And one of those is with us now. She's Dr. Marian Hodges, a geriatrician from Providence Medical Center. Good morning, Dr. Hodges.
Good morning.
How did this book come about?
Well, I'm a geriatrician, which means I take care of a lot of old people who are frail, and many of them have dementia. The most common cause of dementia is Alzheimer's disease. And one day, the daughter of one of my patients, who I'd been caring for a long time, asked me why it was that when she was diagnosed with breast cancer, she got lots of information from the Providence Cancer Center on what to expect with her treatment and her care, but she never got anything from me about what to expect with her mother's Alzheimer's disease and what to expect and how it was going to go. And I told her she was absolutely right. I had nothing really good to give her about that. And so she said, we really ought to write something together. And that was 4 years ago, and that was how we decided to write this book.
So much stress is put on the families of people with dementia and Alzheimer's, and you include some coping skills that can help a caregiver, get through all of this. What are some of these coping skills?
Well, you're absolutely right. I mean, the caregiver really bears not only a physical brunt, but a huge emotional brunt, because over the course of the illness, which often goes at least 10 years, their family member becomes often someone they don't recognize, and that's just very hard. And one of the coping skills, Rebecca, that we suggest is not to argue. Frequently someone with dementia will say something that's not true. They'll say, for instance, yesterday I was in Toledo, and they weren't in Toledo yesterday. And rather than trying to correct them, which really won't convince them most of the time that they weren't in Toledo, you just let it go and or ask, really, tell us about what happened in Toledo. And that can really help change or rather keep the mood from getting tense and stressful. It'll keep the mood relaxed and easy, and that really helps the relationship and the ability to keep going.
Have you had feedback from readers?
They love it. Oh, my gosh. It's really been overwhelming how much the families have responded to the support in the books. Yesterday I was in Starbucks across the street from Providence, and one of my fellow employees ran up to me and hugged me and said, Marian, I got a copy of your book because our mother in South Dakota has dementia. And then I bought a copy for my sister, and it's just helped us so much. And that was so gratifying to hear.
Dr. Hodges, just about 10 seconds left. How can someone pick up a copy of the book?
Well, you can go to our Providence website, www.dementiahelpishere.org, all run together, Dementia Help Is Here, and we're selling the book right off the website right now.
Well, thank you for doing that.
Well, thank you so much. We're very excited.
Good. Dr. Marian Hodges, a geriatrician from Providence Medical Group. Good information this morning.